What's up YouTube, Shawn DaGamer here, and welcome to the first Gamers Log. This is going to be my weekend wrap up of everything that I did not cover throughout the week, whether it's TV shows, wrestling news, anything important, or any updates, quick updates that I want to give you guys outside of our monthly updates that I do every once in a while. Namely once a month, that's what I call monthly updates. So I have a little short list of things that happened throughout this week that I probably didn't talk about, and depending on how long this goes, this could be split up into two videos, one for whenever you see the first part of this and the second part for the day after. So if you see this Friday, the 21st of October when I'm recording this, you'll see the next part the 22nd, Saturday. If you see it Saturday, you'll see it Sunday. So just depending on how long it goes. If it's short, less than 30 minutes, then whatever. But like I said, this is going to be free form, casual conversation. Feel free to leave comments on anything that I talk about down below, and we can discuss it on all types of social media, like I always say at the end of the videos. Those platforms are always linked in the description down below, namely Twitter and Instagram right now. I told myself today I'm always on Facebook looking and liking people's stuff, letting my friends know I'm still alive and things like that, just by liking pictures and reposting stuff. But I need to be more active, more vocal on Facebook and things like that, because that is my biggest platform of people on there. But those are I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like the people I hang around are completely, aside for my friends, but the people that I know are completely separate from the things that I do, if that makes sense. Some people I know are a lot older, so they're work oriented, or they're into more simple things like TV shows and things like that, which you know what I mean. But I'm more young, nerdy out there than a lot of other people in my area that I know. So I try to keep Facebook separate from Twitter and Instagram, and that's another reason why I made 2 Instagrams, for that exact same reason, so I can have a personal one and a more goofy one. So if I ever wanted to a more important type person, you know what I'm saying? If I ever meet the president of some major business corporation, I need to get some kind of sponsorship or internship, I'll show them my regular Instagram. But if I was talking to something the head of Cartoon Network or something like that, or trying to get an internship there, I'll probably be more lenient to show them the one that has all the goofy stuff on it. You know what I'm saying? Just separating the two sides. That's I don't know, one more professional one, a more professional side, and a more the goofy me side. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, that's not even the first order of business that I want to talk about. The first thing that I really want to talk about was TNA wrestling. Yeah. So let's get into this. I don't want to talk about all the legal issues because it's a lot of them, but let's just say TNA is being sued every which way by every company that they've ever pretty much worked with, literally over the past, I want to say 4 years, ever since Hogan came in. Let's start here. Every time I talk about TNA, I never say anything good, and it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart all the time, because there's so many good people in TNA, so many great talent in TNA, and they're going to suffer when eventually they go out of business, because it's going to happen. Because let's sum this up before we actually go in. Because like I said, if you want to go into details about all the people that are suing them and all that crap, I don't care about all that. Down below, there are people, No DQ, Changing the Questions, all those people, they'll talk about more of the financial things. PWR show, they talk about all the financial stuff. Go there. But let's just say, if I remember this right, their basic TNA as a company is really worth $3-4 million, around there. Don't quote me exactly, but they're in $10 million debt or something like that. So they're in more debt than what they're worth, and that's the problem right now. So TNA probably won't be a thing sometime soon. I say within the next 6 months to a year. By this time next year, unless something major happens, TNA will not be a thing anymore. I've heard rumors that a lot of the talent that are there now are about to start declaring themselves free agents again. So we could probably get James Storm back in NXT sooner than later. And that also leads me to people like Damian Sandow and Cody Rhodes, Gail Kim, those people who have kind of, I don't want to say parted ways for the long term, or at least the foreseeable future. For Maria Kanellis is probably one of those people as well, who for the foreseeable future probably won't be in WWE. So where do they go? Well, Damian Sandow and Cody Rhodes, they're pretty good. They're pretty safe. They'll go anywhere. They can go to Japan. They can go to Europe. All that stuff. Lucha Underground, which is kind of hot. I like Lucha Underground. Like I said, I watch one Lucha Underground match a day. I watch one Lucha Underground match a day from like the first 2 seasons, and I try to keep up with the current season. So I love Lucha Underground. It's really, really fun. Other than TNA, oh my god. Ever since they brought in Hogan, they have been just plummeting. Because Hogan came in, he wanted to change everything. Hogan ran the show the way he wanted to fit him. He left, and it did not help the company. That's kind of what happened. I'm not blaming Hogan. I'm blaming the way it was all handled as a collective group. So anybody who was involved in that, I'm blaming. But TNA had so much potential. Like, we all harken back to like those old X Division matches, those old main events. Y'all remember when Jeff Hardy first came in and how cool that was? That seemed like forever ago. And then like you had those great triple threat matches, Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, and AJ Styles. And then you had those Ultimate X matches with Chris Sabin and Suicide and LAX and all that stuff. It was so good. And then it was so good. And then Christian came in at one point, was on top, and that was a kind of another. It helped and hurt at the same time when they kept bringing in all those old, all the quote unquote not wanted WWE people and brought them in and made them world champion all the time. That kind of hurt. Sometimes it helped, sometimes it hurt, because some of those people did stick around for the long term, like Jeff Hardy, like Matt Hardy, some of those people, Bobby Lashley. But then you had people who came in for a hot second, like Hogan and Flair and Booker T and Christian, Rhino. A lot of those people who just came in for a hot second and didn't really help elevate the brand the way they thought they were. Kurt Angle was probably one of those better ones, and then Sting, because they stayed around for a minute and they came like namesakes for TNA, like people they could build. And that's another thing that really hurt TNA. Their advertisement always sucked. Like, you would never. They were literally in. Listen to this shit. When TNA was like still, I guess, doing house shows, like in the early 2005-ish, 2004-ish, 6. It was between 2004 and 2007-ish. I was driving past like a gym, like a local gymnasium. It was like, watch AJ Styles versus Sting or something. I was like, what the fuck? Like, TNA was in town and I didn't even know. And it was like probably like a $10, $15 entry fee to get in. Or probably just walked in and like, hey, I'm here to watch AJ Styles versus Sting or whatever the match was. I knew it was like AJ Styles versus Jeff Hardy or something like that. But the point is, their advertisement sucked. Like, they barely have commercials now. Then they tried to go to Monday Night Raw and their advertisements sucked. Then they got kicked off of Spike TV. Then they got kicked off of Destination TV. Then they're barely on Pop TV now. Like, come on. Their advertisement always sucked. And then they just went into this lull, like that 2001 till now period. I mean, I won't say till now. I heard the product has gotten a lot better, so I'm not gonna say anything about the current product from this year or 2014 from when they started getting a little bit better. So, but you know, it was bad. It was really bad at one point in time. Is what I'm trying to get at. So there is so many great talent down there in TNA right now. I hope everybody falls in a place where they need to be. There's a lot of good talent that the WWE could use, but at this point, the only other people that you really, really want from TNA right now, business-wise, you probably want a handful of the X division. Like, I would take a DJZ, Mike Bennett, who else? I'll take a DJZ and Mike Bennett and a few other of those guys that want to come along to help strengthen the cruiserweight division. Who's in their women's division right now? Maria Kanellis and Gail Kim? Is Madison Rain even still there? Who's in tag teams? You take the Wolves. Who's in their tag team division? Because every time I hear about TNA and their tag team division, they're always throwing two people together. They had the Decay, the Hardys. Yeah, you definitely take the Hardys back. You take the Hardys back. Who else do you take from TNA? Who else do you take from TNA? EC3, if he wants to go back. If you want a Bobby Lashley, yeah. Drew Galloway. Spud. That's it. Because everybody else is like scorned. Like Cody Rhodes, Gail Kim, Damian Sandow, they're all scorned at this current moment. So I don't know if they would want to come back. So that's the problem. So hopefully everybody finds work after the demise of TNA. But how long we were talking about that? Wow, that was a nice opening segment right there. Let's jump to the DC shows right now. The DC universe right now on the TV shows is shaping up really good. Supergirl seems to be looking nice. I check in on it every now and then. I don't really watch it. I just check in on it. It seems to be doing nice. They got Superman on there. I heard they got Superboy on there as well. Yeah, they're doing some things on there. So, okay. I heard it's better than last year. So, I might actually start picking it up. I haven't actually picked it up yet, so but I might try. The Flash. The Wally meter, the Wally stupid count is, I think it's at 4. I think it's at 4. It might be at 5, but I'm pretty sure it's at 4. Because when he jumped in front of that car, that was funny. It was stupid. It's definitely stupid. So his stupid count is at like 4 or 5. I don't know if Jessie Quick gets a stupid count yet. But her stupid count might be null and void because she's just cute. She's just cute. I'm sorry. So she can do no wrong in my eyes. Like her, Iris, and Felicity, they do no wrong. What? Iris is good looking. She is. What's her real name? Candace. She is. Oh yes, but she can do wrong in my eyes. Her whole first season on The Flash was wrong in my eyes. So, Felicity, that's just bae. I got Felicity, my lovely water pipe next to me, because I got hurt every time I go to the hookah shop. They always correct me, and I'm like, "Yo, what kind of glass you got? What kind of bongs you got? What kind of new bongs you got?" They're like, "Water pipes, water pipes." water pipes. I was like, okay, water pipes it is. Yeah, the Flash is doing really good. I like it. The direction they're going this year with the whole him messing up the timelines, and he can't fix it this time, so he's gonna have to live in this kind of like, it's the same but it's not the same timeline. So of course Wally's gonna get powers eventually. Hopefully it goes right and they retain, because did I say that right? Retain? I don't know what I said the first time. Retain. I hope he retains the power and he doesn't lose them later in the season, which I'm kind of speculating now the way they're playing this up. But if they actually keep their powers and he can control it, that'd be cool. Killer Frost has powers now too. Caitlyn, she has powers, so interesting. We'll see where that goes. I don't know if she's gonna turn all evil and stuff, because Caitlyn in this timeline, she's so fragile. She's so innocent. She's just like, oh, don't touch me, I'm a doctor. You know what I'm saying? She's so innocent. So it'll be cool when she actually, I think it's like episode 6 or 7, they're gonna discover that she has powers somehow. So looking forward to that. Arrow, this guy here is like Coach right now, Coach Carter right now. I told you not to take the shot, Coach. I had the shot. You know, with him and Wild Dog, that's all that is right there. That's Coach Carter right there. Saving Private Ryan. I really meant Training Day. I really didn't mean that either. I meant what is wrong with me? I meant Remember the Titans. Jesus Christ. Or Friday Night Lights. However way you want to go. I'm retarded. I'm so retarded. Well, then you have Legends. I really didn't watch Legends of Tomorrow, but I watched Emergency Awesome's video on it. So they're doing some cool stuff on there. I'm not going to spoil myself or spoil you guys on that. Well, I've already watched his video. That means I've already been spoiled. But some cool stuff happened on there. Somebody died. Somebody got their powers. And the Reverse Flash is being a dick. I think that pretty much sums it up. And Vixen is on the show. The new Vixen is bae too. The new Vixen is bae. Last year Vixen, well, she was kind of a MILF, but this year's Vixen is bae. So, yeah. DC stuff is, I like it. I'm liking this DC TV universe that they're putting together. I can't wait for this whole crossover that they're gonna do. I don't know what's better. Which one do you guys like better? Do you like the CW series of shows, or do you guys like the Netflix Marvel stuff more? Ooh, what do you guys think? Because let's see, you got Jessica Jones, you got 2 seasons of Daredevil, and you got Luke Cage. What a splash of Punisher in there. Then you have Arrow, Flash, technically Constantine, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl. Going Marvel right now. Definitely going Marvel right now. I like certain stuff more on each side of storytelling on each part, and like the way things are presenting. I like certain things on each side more than the other, but whatever. That's here nor there. So, Dragon Ball Z, Dokkan Battle. On the JP side of things, let's start there, because I'm highly disappointed, to say the least, on Goku Black. Goku Black is a physical 100% everything to physical types, and his passive is, this is when he's max Dokkan. He's a level 120. He's one of those. So you gotta go farm 77 medals at the little event. We'll talk about that later. He's a nuker. Any orb he gets, if you turn mainly physical, because he works well with physicals, Even in his banner, you get all the physical type stuff like the 100% Frieza, both God, Vegeta, and Goku cards, the nuke ones, Kid Buu, and God Leader Broly. So that's pretty good. And you get like white hot face Goku. Fuck that card. Fuck that card. I pulled that card like 5 times the other day. Like, I grinded up on my second account. It's kind of a baby account, so I was grinding up stones through story mode. I grinded up like 75 stones. So that's equivalent to like a lot of single summons, like 15 single summons, or at least 10 plus single summons. I pulled that bastard like 4 times and it hurt my heart. It hurt my heart. No. And then on my regular account, the one that's maxed out, the one I normally play with on Instagram, that one I had 1 summon on there, and I pulled that freaking SSR PyCon, the tech one. So it was horrible. Anyways, I'm disappointed because I was thinking, okay, he's a physical, and if he's going to be a 100% lead like that, nuker, if he Dokkans, if he's going to be base form, maybe his Dokkan is going to be Rose. Nope. It's just a different stance. So I'm definitely saving my stones for, on that second account now, for a AGL one that does the same, because you know they're about to come do the same thing with the rest of the things. That's their thing now. That's their thing. So once they come out with an AGL one, because my AGL team is kind of little. It's kind of little, just a little bit. I want to do that, or I'm just going to wait for a actual Rose Goku Black card to come out. So, it's spend my money then. As far as global, don't spend your money on the Grade 8 banner. Not this one. There's going to be another one to come out, and it's going to have better stuff in it. So, don't waste your money on the Grade 8 stuff now. And also, Super Vegito is right around the corner, along with 100 million downloads on both sides. So save your stones, guys. Save your freaking stone, guys. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Gosh. Anyways, speaking of tournaments, on both sides of things, they should be right around the corner on both sides. It's the end of the month, so you know it's time to grind on these tournaments. Bow. So, anyways, global tournament should be the same as always. Standard, grind your 80 wins, or however far you want to get to either get the card or those SSR tickets. I'm mad. The last World Tournament, I only got like 9 wins because I wasn't paying attention half the time because I had other stuff on my mind. So I was like half playing just to play throughout the day to keep me busy and keep my mind off of everything that was going on like a month or so ago. And I almost got that damn cooler card. All I had to do was literally get like 10 or 11 wins and I got the cooler card because nobody played. I forgot what the prize card is for this World Tournament, but I think a lot of people are going to play this one. Probably not, because it's going to fall around Halloween, so probably a lot of people are going to be partying. So this is probably going to be one of those World Tournaments where you don't have to do much to get your prize card if you want it. As far as global, I mean, JP though, Japan, they're switching things up. There's a whole new system that has been leaked. I can't really remember how it goes. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be coming in to play with the new World Tournament, like a new level up system, a new training system for your cards, and a whole bunch of stuff. And the big worry is that tournaments are going to be region locked. So hopefully that does not happen and things aren't region locked. And we can all play without getting banned, because my damn account is over level or rank 240 plus. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly because I'm not trying to get hacked. And I worked pretty damn hard on that account, as you guys saw in my box. I love that account. I'm trying to get my my what is that thing called? My Kai the 300 stone Bukai thingy. I'm trying to get that. So yes, is that it? We're global and Dokkan battle. Not a lot of events coming out that I know of right now, so just hold on to your stones. Unless you want to get that physical stuff on JP, don't worry about it. Across the board, I say save your stones. Save your stones. Farm up some Goku Blacks if you have space. Just farm up like 10, just in case something else comes out. Another that Rose card, because I don't know. There's something just telling me to tell you guys to save those. Save them. I'm going to get me one, and I'm going to max out to 10, and I'm going to get 10 more. I don't have space online. So, if I had the space, I would do it. If I had the space, I would do it. Anyways, do we really want to talk about the presidential debate? No, we don't. It was just bad. It's just fun watching those two go back and forth. Isn't that what we all watch for now? We just watch to listen to those two go back and forth. It's sad. This is one of them. The sad part is, either way it goes, one of those people are going to end up being our next president. So have fun. Movie stuff. That's what I wrote down on the list. It's called movie stuff. So I have no idea what I meant to talk about here. I think I meant to say, I've been saying this for the past couple of videos that I've actually been speaking in, and it's just not footage, or I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Anyways, Doctor Strange comes out in like a week. I'm going to go see that premiere night. Doctor Strange, then there's Rogue One, and then that Harry Potter movie. The one with the guy with the Fantastic Beasts and where they come from or something like that. I gotta go see that because I'm a Harry Potter nerd. Now, I'm definitely a Harry Potter nerd. I'm going to get all the books. Never going to read them. I'm just going to have them for display. I'm just going to have them for display. I love Harry Potter. I guess when you don't have cable growing up, life stories with Shawn. Buckle up. So, when you don't have cable growing up and you're not working, you're in that transitional period, or you're just in school period, and you know cable's gonna be off for a couple of days till that money come in, you can pay them bills, pop pop pop, and then sometimes you put stuff on repeat. You put good stuff on repeat. You put your favorite movies on repeat. So every year a new Harry Potter movie came out, so you know, yep, I got that shit. Pop that shit in. You have Harry Potter marathons all day. Got the popcorn and shit going. You know, Leviosa. It's Leviosa. That Leviosa. So, you know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. You know. You start learning all the little tricks with the wands. You start going. You know, that's that flick of the wrist right there. Anyways. I just like Harry Potter. Like, I'm a victim of not having cable sometimes, you know. What else? I've actually watched all of the Twilights. I watched all the Twilights several times. I watched all of the Twilights several times. I'm sorry. I'll admit that. I recognize how bad they are, but sometimes they're just so. Some things are just so bad. They're fascinating. It's like watching a car wreck. You know how it's going to end, but you can't look away. So I've seen them all several times. I told you guys about my skewed sense of humor, right? Certain things that shouldn't be funny, I laugh at, and you know, like movies that shouldn't be comedies or comedies to me, like The Pursuit of Happiness. You know what I'm saying? The Pursuit of Happiness is one of those movies where, what would you do? Oh God. What would you do if somebody came into your office with no shoes on and no shirts? Hope he has on a nice pair of slacks. And then he gets the job, and then he just, you see this homeless looking man paint all over his face, coming out this luxurious building. Goddamn. I'm going to hell. I know this, but I already have my escape plan. So I have my map of hell on my wall. I've already got my escape route, so I already know my stairway to the purgatory room to try to get to the stairway to heaven. So let's do this. Anyways, I say all this to say, would it be cool? I think I've asked this question before, but I'm asking it again. Would it be cool if I'm so high? I review older movies, you know, in a casual way, nothing serious, just give you my casual thoughts on older movies for a few minutes. It's like throwback, like throwback Thursdays, like something like that. Well, like throwback Thursdays, like reviews, like for TV shows, movie reviews and things like that. Like throwback Thursdays and Take Me Back Tuesdays. I don't know. Take me back. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm high. So movie stuff, new stuff coming, old stuff probably coming. We'll test it out. I will test it out. Probably do a test run video right after I record this. Probably talk about something like the Goofy movie or why I like the Goofy movie. We'll work it out. Right under that. Right under. I'm so smart. Right under movie stuff, I put TV stuff. Bow, because I'm a genius like that. So, Lord forgive me for not knowing that How to Get Away with Murder was back on, and Lord forgive me for forgetting that Quantico was back on, and Lord forgive Saban for making Power Rangers the hardest show to keep up with, because one week they're on break, the next week they're showing new episodes, and then they're off for 3 months, and then they're showing 2 weeks worth of new stuff, and then they're off for a year. Holy shit. So How to Get Away with Murder is back. I watched the first 2 episodes. I gotta go watch the 3rd and possibly the 4th at this point. It's one of those shows that I know I shouldn't be watching, but I'm watching along with Quantico. So, forgive me if I have sinned or broken guy code. Anyways, Quantico, I have no fucking clue what's going on. I watched the first episode. I'm going to rewatch the first episode because I watched the second episode and I still don't understand what the fuck is going on. So, apparently at the end of the first season, a whole bunch of people... That's outside. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with my Xbox? But that's outside. It's a humming noise. Anyways. A lot of people got recruited. They're in this new place. And they're basically spies. But they're spying on each other to teach each other how to be better. I don't get it. I only watch because Alex Parrish, I forgot her real name. What is her real name? It's something tongue twistery that I always feel like I'm mispronouncing anyways. So, Priyanka, that's her name. She's so goddamn fun. Oh my god, she's so goddamn. Oh. And the girl from How to Get Away with Murder, the little black girl, the little chocolate. Oh god. And Wes' girlfriend, his new little boo thing. Okay, the little curly head, little black chick. Okay, I see you, Wes. I see you. I thought you was gonna go after the little Asian girl. I was like, okay, I got you, Wes. Anyways, other than that, TV stuff. What else is going on? We talked about the DC stuff earlier, Netflix stuff earlier. What else is going on TV right now other than Love and Hip Hop? That shit's funny. That shit is always funny. We got Love and Hip Hop. Other than that, I don't watch TV anymore. Everything give me stuff to watch, guys, on Hulu, Netflix. I'm about to go watch some Marco Polo. I need to go watch some House of Cards. I need to go finish watching Voltron, to be completely honest. I gotta go finish watching Voltron. Give me some stuff to watch. Like, I watch Casuals. Did I ever do a review on Casuals? I have to go back and check my archives and see if I ever did a review on Casuals, because I love that show. I love that show so much. Casuals is such a good show. Atlanta's a good show. I gotta watch the last couple episodes of that. So, Gotham. I don't know why I didn't talk about that with the DC stuff. I don't really associate Gotham with the other DC shows, even though there was talk about crossing over somehow, but I don't really associate those two things together. But Gotham, I gotta catch up on Gotham. Cause I know what's her face is back. That chick that plays on everything. She's in Marvel, she's in DC, she's everywhere. What is her name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. She was the love interest in Deadpool, and now she's James Gordon's love interest in Gotham. She's just everywhere. She's pretty too. I love her. I'm sorry. What's another one of them shows that I'm watching that I know I shouldn't watch, but I watch anyways? Because there's certain females on certain shows that I watch the show because of them. The little dumb chick off what's the name of that show? Hit the Floor. The Dean Cain daughter. Who what other shows do I watch just because of Game of Thrones? Need to hurry up and come back. The Walking Dead starts up. That's another video I want to do. I've been watching. I've seen a couple people do those. How they act while they're watching TV type things. I want to do one of those. So I think I'm gonna do one of those for The Walking Dead, because I think it comes back Sunday. So, oh yes, I'm so hyped for The Walking Dead. Who do you guys? Let's spend a couple of. Let's like. I done got comfortable. If this was on webcam or on cam, y'all would be like, "Oh my god, this nigga here." Let's talk The Walking Dead, y'all. Who do y'all think Negan Lucille? Put it down in the comment section below. We'll talk about it. Let's talk. All right. From this point on, I think it's time to talk spoilers on The Walking Dead. So, after this, if you want to stick around, I've talked about all the regular stuff. After this right here, there's going to be a split in the audio. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh, bye-bye. Anyways, let's talk The Walking Dead. Who do you guys think Negan killed? At this point, this is your last spoiler warning. Okay. We all know in the comics, Negan pummeled Glenn to death. Heartbreaking. And then, slowly but surely, Rick planned his revenge. And we gotta talk a lot of spoilers here. So, in the comics, if I remember this correctly, I believe Eugene died. I think, because things happen differently on the show than they did in the comic book. Because what was her name? Darlene Darrow, the doctor lady. She didn't die in the comics, I don't believe. All right, before I make myself sound stupid, pretty much Eugene gave Rick, presumably in the last episode, was the formula to make bullets. Okay? Because there's one thing that they don't really have right now. They have all the guns in the world, but they don't have bullets. Well, they had all the guns in the world. Negan got them now. But I'm pretty sure that was what Eugene gave Rick, the formula to make bullets. And they've been in the comics before all this Negan stuff happened. They were already working on bullets or something like that. I can't remember. It's been like I read the comic earlier this year. So pretty much it's going to culminate in All Out War, which literally is the name of the book. And it was a really good arc. I really enjoyed that arc, and then it leads into the Whisperers. So I wonder how they're going to start teasing the Whisperers as well. If you don't know what the Whisperers are, they are like literally people dressed like walkers, and they have like earpieces in, and they talk to each other, and they just blend in with the walkers, and you know, do what they do. I haven't really like caught up on the walker stuff. And then we all know they're bringing Ezekiel in with the tiger, which is like really, really fucking awesome. That's cool. But who is he going to kill is the question. I honestly think he is going to kill either Eugene because the way they want you to think, they killed the person to the left, or the way he's on his knees, pause, is there was blood on his left side if you watched that like 2-3 minute trailer. But that could have been like Negan walking up to Rick, shaking the blood off. In the comics, we all know Rick is safe. The boy is safe. There is no Daryl, so Daryl could die. But I think we saw Daryl in the trailers, so we know it's not gonna be Michonne. We saw her in the trailers. Well, it's a lot of people we didn't see in those trailers. It's a lot of people we have not seen in those trailers. I don't think we saw Glenn. Maggie has a big arc. But Andrea is still alive in the comics. So and Andrea had a big thing to do with this too. So are they just gonna? But Michonne had a different arc in the comics. So they should have kept the other girl, the Jessie girl that died because of her damn stupid ass sons. They should have kept her alive, and they could have gave her the Andrea stuff. Is there a Carol in the comics? Is Carol still alive in the comics, or is there a Carol? Because Carol has kind of taken the Andrea role from the comics. Duh. There it go right there. And then you got Morgan walking around with the saviors, not the saviors, the people from the kingdom, the guardians, I guess. So how is that gonna work? There's so many things, but who is he gonna kill? Did we see the black boy with the dreads in them trailers? Cause this has to be an impactful kill. It has to be an impactful kill. Did we see Sasha in those trailers? Did we see Abraham in them trailers? I don't know. Who did we not see in those trailers? If I had to say top 3 guesses, and I had to narrow it down from there. Abraham, Sasha, Eugene. No. It's not going to be a female. It's not going to be a female. It's not going to be a female. Unless they really want to serve it. So, Abraham, Eugene. I don't think it's going to be Glenn. I don't think it's going to be Glenn in the show. Glenn. I think it's going to be Abraham. I think it's going to be Abraham in the show. I honestly think it's going to be Abraham. Why? Because he's on the path to redemption. Every time somebody's on the path to redemption on this show, they die. They die. Lori. Shane had to go. Shane just had to go. T-Dog was turning a new leaf. He was like trying to become this savior, so he went on the blaze of glory. He might even remember T-Dog. Tyrese. Who else? A majority of, like, even like the Alexandria. What was her name? You know what I'm talking about. Andrea. Everybody who starts to have a change of heart dies. Or, you guys know what I'm getting at. So, I'm going with Abraham. And that would make Eugene step up. So, yeah. I'm going with that. I'm stuttering. I'm going with that. So, with that being said, Game of Thrones, can't wait for that to come back. There's a lot going on with Game of Thrones. I don't even know where to start. I'm not. We're just gonna say, I just can't wait to see all these major scenes that we're supposed to see, like with the Dragon's Pit. I want to see there's supposed to be some kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean like battle between Daenerys and her forces and Euron. Not Euron. Is his name Euron? Yeah, that is Euron. So it's just a lot of good stuff. Jon Snow, he's in control of Winterfell. Him and Sansa. Arya's being a little badass. So it's so much fun stuff going on. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon. I charged up my 3DS and played a demo, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever. And let's end this off with casual wrestling talk and some random thoughts. So, what's going on in the world of wrestling? Goldberg. I'm done. He came back. It was fun. He teased that this might be his last match, but money talk. So if everything goes right, Survivor Series over the next couple of weeks leading up to their confrontation, which I think is going to be at the Royal Rumble. Everybody's worried. Everybody's worried that it's going to happen now. Remember, they built Cena versus Rock for a whole year. Royal Rumble's like 2-3 months away. Don't get your panties in a bunch. So, yeah. It's going to be at the Rumble. At the Alamo Dome. No, that's not the Alamo Dome. Where are they? They're going to be at the Alamo Dome, aren't they? Wherever they are, they're going to sell out that arena, and it's going to be headline with the Rumble, but Lesnar, Goldberg, 2, not 3. If they do 2 at Survivor Series, they're jumping the gun, because Survivor Series is already going to be stacked. They can like appear. They can have like, I don't know. They can do something, or put Lesnar in the match. Have Goldberg interfere, do something like that, or just come out, cost them the match, and then yada yada yada, blah blah blah. The women are going to main event Hell in a Cell in the Hell in a Cell match. This will be so much interesting. If going in, they weren't going to be the 4th Hell in a Cell match this year. Yes, I said the 4th because don't forget Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker, which is still a match I have not seen in its entirety, because you know what's more important than Shane versus The Undertaker Hell in a Cell? Who the fuck is Negan gonna kill? Yes, those 2 things played on the same night. The Walking Dead finale and WrestleMania. So, I skipped the first half of The Walking Dead to watch the triple threat women's match because I knew that match was going to be something special. I don't know. Anyways, but you were not going to make me miss out on the debut of Negan. So I still have not watched that match, and I have no desire to watch that match because, first of all, Hell in a Cell is no fun without the blood. First of all, because you're in Hell in a Cell, you're supposed to beat each other to death. It's Hell in a Cell. This is your culmination of your rivalry. I don't like you. You don't like me. One man enters. No, two men enter. One man leave. So, whatever. Now, I say that. It's the PG era. I don't care. It still needs to be violent. You had two old people earlier this year. I'm just being honest. I respect and love both of these two guys. Now we're going in. Rusev and Reigns are going to open this in Hell in a Cell. People are going to already be booing the shit out of Roman Reigns and confused on what to do with Rusev. Everybody's going to be like, we want Lana this whole match. Then you're going to go into some kind of tag team match where Cesaro and Sheamus are going to lose. And I'm going to be mad about that. This is like my prediction video. Is this my prediction video already? But this will all change over the next week. Depends on how that go home show is. Then you're probably going to go into some type of Jericho match. Probably facing Big Cass. I don't know why. He'll be facing Big Cass. No, I'm sorry. It's gonna be Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman. Ugh. And then we're gonna go into Seth and Kevin Owens in Hell in a Cell, and they're gonna do everything physically possible to do whatever they can to bring this show to life. And then 9 times out of 10, we're going to have a Enzo and Cass segment. Some type of filler women's match will be late. No. I'm sorry. You're going to have... No, the women are going to be on a pre-show. I'm so sorry. The women are going to be on a pre-show. Bayley... No, because Bayley's going to have to be on the main. Are they going to do Bayley versus Nia Jax? Because that can open the show. That can open the show. So that could be the second match on the show, Bayley and Nia Jax, after the first cage match. And then that push everything else up. Yeah, that's how you do it. Cage, women, tag, cage, squash, Sami Zayn versus Baron, because something stupid is going to happen. Filler. Brock Lesnar and Goldberg probably gonna have a segment. And then the women. You're gonna be burnt the fuck out by the time we get to the women. I'm tired even thinking about it. I love the Queen. Woo! All day. Scratch. Woo! Scratch. Take my jacket off. Elbow it. Blair. All day. Got my shirts. I got my Second Nature shirt on the way, hopefully. If orders weren't screwed up. Again. So. Woo! I love me some Charlotte. I'm indifferent on Sasha Banks. I can take her when she's on my screen. But if she's not there, I'm not one of them fans. We want Sasha. Clap. I'm not one of them. Sorry. And I fear for Sasha Banks in this match. Because the poor girl, like I said before, her head and that floor are magnets. And they just always connect. Her head and the floor just are like are polar magnets. They keep trying to connect to one each other. So every time she dies outside the ring, we're like, oh shit, here she goes again. Her, Big E, and Cesaro. Every time they do it, all three of them got magnets. I don't know what the WWE is doing to these people where these magnets, they need to put the magnets on the opponent's chest or something so they can at least land on the body. Because this shit is getting scarier and scarier. I'm sorry. What is wrong with me right now? But the poor girl always lands on her head. She is great at what she does. She's really, 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 really good. Sasha Banks is. Charlotte is great. When they're in the ring and they're not, and Sasha Banks isn't dying, it's always good. It's always good. I've never complained about their matches. But I fear for Sasha Banks inside Hell in a Cell. Because I know she's going to want to jump off of it. We all know she's going to want to jump off of it. Hell, when I start doing my shit, and hopefully if I can make it to this level, I want to jump off of a fucking cage one day. I'm going to be fucking terrified, but I'm going to fucking do it. I'm going to fucking do the hell out of it. I'm going to fucking goddamn do a backflip off that fucking Hell in a Cell. I'm going to be fucking famous. I'm sorry. Ooh. Or at least chokeslam. I'm pretty sure if she doesn't jump off of it, somebody's going through the top of it. Cause this is what's gonna happen. Mark my words, this is gonna happen. They're gonna use the same cage all night. They're just gonna raise it up, lower it, raise it up, lower it, raise it up, lower it, or lower it, raise it up. Yeah, lower it, raise it up, lower it, raise it up, lower it, raise it up. And then this cage is gonna be taking beatings all night. Rusev is gonna get thrown into it. Reigns is gonna go into it. Kevin Owens is gonna cannonball himself through it. Watch. Mark my words. And this cage is gonna be so beat up by the time this thing is over with. I'm pretty sure Seth and Owens are gonna be on top of this thing, fighting. It's gonna leave some dentures in it by the time their match is over with. And then by the time you get to Sasha Banks and Charlotte is gonna goddamn power slam the hell out of Sasha Banks through the top of that cage, of the cell. Book it. Book it. Because I don't see them letting Sasha Banks jump off of it, going through it, through a table. Yes, I see that. No, not through a table, but I see her going through it. And that's even if the only way I can see this playing out any differently is if this is not, if they give them a special cell, it's really just a deluxe. It's just a deluxe cage with a roof on it. That'd be so hilarious. What if that's all it is? What if their Hell in a Cell is just a cage match with a roof on it? That would be hilarious. Oh my god. Anyways, what else is going on? Becky Lynch. I love my transitions. I don't have any transitions. Oh, I promise. As this goes on, we'll get better at this. I promise. Anyways, Becky Lynch is still out. Hopefully she'll be back soon. I miss my bae. She's been posting up pictures and teasing me lately. Come and see me for once. Hell no. Let me stop before I get copyrighted. But yeah, I miss her. I miss Becky Lynch. Naomi and everybody else, they've been holding it down. I did not like that segment between Carmella and Nikki Bella. You know why? Because it was just like CM Punk talking to well, not just CM Punk. It was like anybody talking to John Cena. That's all that was. And Nikki Bella is not the John Cena of that division. Maybe she is. Maybe at this point she is. But that's horrible to think about. Nikki Bella, the John Cena of the women's division. Oh my God. Can we call her Mickie James? Can we call her? I know she just got signed. Again. It's probably just a one-time thing, but can we call her up? Can we call her up just so she can be the John Cena of the women's division? Oh my God. I can't. No. It would be Natalia at this point. Isn't she like, no, wrestling? Yes, she's the oldest one there. Especially on SmackDown. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. I just don't want Nikki Bella to be the John Cena of the women's division. Ew! I don't know why that bothered me so much. It really did. I'm not taking. I'm a Nikki Bella fan now. Just like John Cena, I'm a Nikki Bella fan. Bree's retired, so indifferent. Oh, fun fact: Bree and wait, okay, how does this go again? John Laurinaitis married the Bellas, so the Bellas are technically second generation superstars right now. And if I'm not mistaken, Bree and Daniel are married. That makes him a second generation superstar. And John Cena, if he ever gets drugged enough by Nikki Bella, he'll be a second generation superstar. Because they're all dating. Fun fact. Just thought you guys probably wanted to know that. Anyways, what else is going on the SmackDown side of things? What the hell is going on with Zigzags? What the hell is going on with Zigzags? I told y'all he wasn't going to lose. Everybody thought he was going to lose. Y'all need to stop falling for this WWE shit. They are so good at working y'all sometimes. It's like, I come from that era, WCW. Like, people my age think WCW is the shit. Like, in a good way. Like, oh my God, WCW. Yeah! Me, I was the reverse. I was like, not saying I was a WWF fan. I didn't care about wrestling at all. I watched it with my uncle and my mom. Yeah, my mom. We watched it every now and then. I would go up there and watch Sting beat up some people. You know, watch Goldberg, you know, continue his reign of dominance. Things like that. But I didn't get it. I knew it was fake. I knew it was. I hate to say that word because this is a profession that I want to get into. I knew it was predetermined. Let me wash my mouth. Wash it out with soap in a minute. I'm about to go shower and stuff after this. I knew it was predetermined, so it didn't interest me when I was a kid. And now that I know the inner workings of it and how athletic you have to be to do this stuff and yada yada yada, so on and so forth. My Sasha Banks speech here. I have more respect for it now. So coming from, you know, a perspective of I didn't like it then, I like it now. You know, the opposite of why people liked it then and don't like it now. I'm the opposite. I don't even know where I was going with this point, to be completely honest with you. I forgot what the hell I was talking about. To be completely honest with you, this is what happens when you record when you're high. I was feeling good. I was on track. And then I just went on some kind of fucking tirade about my youth. And let me backtrack. I was talking about my youth. I was talking about my youth because WCW and people falling for stuff. Oh yeah, Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler. Why did people fall for that? Like, people thought he was going to leave and all that stuff. Like, no, Dolph ain't going nowhere. But why is he losing again? Why is he losing? Why is he getting pinned by Kenny? He killed Kenny last week. Now he's getting pinned by Kenny. What the hell is going on? So, long story short, I like SmackDown. I like SmackDown so much more than Raw. I need to finish my article. I think I've been rambling long enough. We're over the hour mark. I need to finish my article so I can turn it into the note. As long as I turn it in by Hell in a Cell, we're good. Because that's where like my wrap up point is when all the stuff I was talking about. So I need to finish that up today. More videos coming. If you guys enjoyed this little 2-part of just me rambling, if you like this, let me know. Leave it in the comment section below. I broke it up into 2 parts for you guys. Maybe if it was just one whole long part, my bad. Watch it at your leisure. But I think I'm going to break it up into 2 parts just to be safe. Remember to follow all the links in the description because that's the best way to keep in contact with me all the time. I'm going to try to do these once a week. You know, like I said, just a weekly wrap up of everything that I did not talk about or things that are on my mind. As you saw, we just rambled on for no reason at the end of this. So we're just talking casual conversation for your morning time. So if you would like this in long form, yeah, I think I'm going to just keep this whole first part up as it is, and then I'll probably break it up. I'll probably do it 3 videos. It'll all be the same. 1 long form and then 2 broken up. I don't know, maybe. Whatever. You can watch half now and half later, however you want to do it. Like you know how some people eat some food now, take it home with them, eat the other half for like lunch the next day or dinner that night. Depending on if they had a nice little lunch date, somebody treated them to a nice 2 for $20 at Olive Garden. I'm so done. I want some Olive Garden though. Anyways, follow the links down below. Best way to keep in contact with me, because that's what I was really talking about. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch, all linked down there, along with some other stuff, Snapchat, Kick. However, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. If you want to page me, that's okay. Whenever you need me, baby. Kim Possible. I think that's all wrong. Anyways, share this out with your friends if you felt like there was anything useful in here. A lot was talked about, at least in the first half. It was a lot of vital information in the first half. I did good the first half. The second half just kind of went to the shithole. So, but if you like casual conversation and you like this, anyways, I'm done. Do you hear that wind? That's a garbage can. Golly. It's been windy all morning. God, I got smacked by my car door this morning. That's how windy it was. With all that being said, liking always shows your support, because I know I didn't say that, but I did say subscribe and share this video out. The links are down below. With all that being said, I am Shawn DaGamer, and I am out of here.